In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to work the waffle stitch. Here it is. The waffle stitch is made up of these alternating front and back post double crochets that just create this really fun texture. You can see we've got these regular double crochets that kind of make these boxes and these front post double crochets that just pop out, and it makes this really beautiful texture that you can use in literally anything. And it's so much fun to work and really easy. So I'm going to show you how to work it. First, we're going to make a flat swatch like this one. So to start the waffle stitch, we need to first chain a multiple of 2. And that's what I did. And to set up our first row, we have to just do double crochets in every stitch. So I chained 16 stitches, and then for my setup row I chained 2 and double crocheted into the third chain for my hook, and so I have 16 double crochets, and then if you count this chain 2, that's 17. So but I chained a multiple of 2 and did this double crochet row, so I have 17 posts if you count this turning chain. And now I'm going to jump right into my pattern repeat. So I'm going to put my hook in, and the first row is a wrong side row, and we chain 2, and we're going to do 1 double crochet, and now the pattern repeat. We do a front post double crochet in 3 stitches, and then we do 1 double crochet. So how to do a front post double crochet: we yarn over like with a regular double crochet, but instead of putting our double crochet in the top of the stitch like normal, we're going to do it in this post so that it's in the front. So we insert our hook into the fabric and around that post, pulling it to the front, and then we just pull up a loop like a regular double crochet. So we have to do 3 of those. Yarn over, insert our hook around this post, pull up a loop, and just complete our double crochet like normal. That is a front post double crochet stitch. So our pattern repeat across this row is to do 3 front post double crochets and then 1 double crochet. So just a regular double crochet. You have to make sure that you don't go into the top of the stitch of the last front post double crochet you did. You want to make sure it's in the next stitch. So you kind of have to lay your work flat and see, like, here's my front post double crochet, here's the next double crochet, and we want to do a regular double crochet as we usually would. And that's our pattern repeat. So 3 more front post double crochets, one regular double crochet. All the way across your row. So that was row 1, and now we're going to turn our work. You can kind of see we're already getting these boxes for the waffle stitch. And now the next row is, we start with chain 2. We do 1 double crochet, and now our pattern repeat is 3 double crochets and then 1 front post double crochet. So 3 regular double crochets, and then a front post double crochet in this stitch. And this was our double crochet on the previous row, so it's really, next to these front post double crochets, it's really easy to see and read your work that this is where you have to put your front post double crochet. And it's really easy to just put your hook behind that to pull it to the front and complete that front post double crochet. So we do 3 more double crochets and another front post double crochet all the way to the end of the row. These are the 2 rows you repeat to get the waffle stitch, and you can make big a piece as you like, whatever pattern you're doing. You can make a whole sweater, a blanket, whatever. But this is how to work it flat. Now I want to show you how to work this stitch in the round. You get the same effect, but you do have to do something a little bit different. This is an example of the waffle stitch in the round. It's the exact same effect as the one we did flat, but we do have to add a new stitch, and that's the back post double crochet, just so that we can keep this effect but not have to turn our work, because that's the whole point of crocheting in the round. So you don't have to have a flat piece, you can have a completely seamless finished object. So how we do this, I actually have the second leg warmer right here. And to do it in the round, it's the same. You start with a multiple of 2, and then our turning chain actually does count as a stitch. You can see I already did the round of double crochet to start off, and here's actually my chain 2. This will count as a stitch at the beginning of the row. It'll complete the pattern repeat. So the first row, we are going to chain 2. And the first row for our flat piece was front post double crochet 3, 1 plain double crochet. For this in the round piece, we can't do a front post double crochet because then these little boxes will be on the inside of our work, and that's not going to work. We need them on the outside. And so what we have to do is the opposite of a front post double crochet, which is a back post double crochet. And how to do that, we yarn over, and instead of putting our hook, so we pull that post to the front of our work, what we do is we put our hook, pull that to the back, and we pull up our loop that way and finish off our double crochet. So instead of putting our hook like this, we put our hook from front to back, and we're pulling that post to the back of our work, which creates that ridge in the waffle stitch that the front post double crochet does on the other side. So we keep that ridge, which is a big part of the waffle stitch. So we have to do 3 back post double crochets. And now we do 1 double crochet in the next stitch. So here's my next stitch. I'm just going to do 1 normal double crochet in the top. 3 more back double crochets, back post double crochets. One regular double crochet. And we just repeat this all the way around. So I'm at the end of my row. You actually end the row with 3 back post double crochets. And I'm at the last stitch. I have to end with 1 more back post double crochet, and then to finish our row, you know, the pattern repeat is 3 back post double crochets, 1 regular double crochet, but we're at the beginning of the row. This turning chain, this chain 2 counts as a double crochet. So to finish off our row, we just have to slip stitch into the top of that. And you can see it completes our pattern repeat for us. We still have 3 back post double crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 back post double crochets. So we get a nice, as seamless as we can get this project in the round. And now we're on round 2, so we need to chain 2 to make our work taller, to get ready. Chain 2, and that counts as a double crochet. For this row, actually, it'll count as a front post double crochet, because you can tell from when we did our flat piece, these are where we're going to put the front post double crochets to create the boxes in the waffle stitch. So this will finish off our pattern repeat for us when we get to the end of the row. But how we do this round is we do 3 double crochets and then 1 front post double crochet. So we're going to do 3 double crochets, and now 1 front post double crochet, just pulling this stitch to the front of our work and creates that nice pop-up texture. So 3 double crochets. One front post double crochet. And that's what we repeat all the way around. And these 2 rows, these 2 rounds, create the waffle stitch in the round. And you'll end this row the same way. You'll end with a double crochet, these 3 double crochets here, and you'll just slip stitch, and this chain just finishes the pattern. It acts as a perfect divide between these 2 boxes. You can actually see in this finished leg warmer, it's upside down. This finished leg warmer, these 2 boxes, and you can just see these chains just kind of blend pretty seamlessly into and finish the pattern repeat for you. And that's how to work the waffle stitch both in the round and flat. And if you want the written instructions for these patterns, links to those will be down in the description box, as well as the complete pattern for this leg warmer. And that's how to work the waffle stitch.